Martell and his concubine, they need to leave me alone. Me and my security, we was just minding our own business. And Martell keeps accusing me of being with my security guard. Okay, you need to worry about your concubine, your ooga booga. Absolutely.
Melody, don't worry about Martell and Arionne. They both reside down to the first floor, Melody. They are not on your level. They knew what they was doing when they had the car come around just to look at you. They are both monitoring spirits. She is a hood booger that is constantly out of order, constantly out of her damn cage. I don't know what the hell is wrong with Martell and his damn concubine.
I know, it's just crazy, Mama, how these people, they keep bothering me. Okay, but when God told me to go, he told me to go and get up out that toxic, dysfunctional marriage. Absolutely. And I'm just trying to keep my head, on a swivel, Mama. I'm just trying to do what I need to do.
Don't cry, Melody.
I'm just so sick of this, Mama. Damn, why can't he just let me go? He's the one that blew up our whole marriage.
Shut the hell up. Shut your ass up. It's you and your deranged ass fans that's checking for my boy in Arionne. It's the other way around, heifer. Okay? I'm so sick of you. Cause you always getting your ass down to the damn internet acting all light-skinned and extra. Ain't nobody checking for you, heifer. That man been moved on. You need to let him go. Okay? He ain't thinking about you. He is in love with Arionne. That's the woman of his dreams, okay? What you need to do, heifer, is concentrate on passing the builder's license test for my boy.
Absolutely not, Miss Marlene. I am not here to pass any builder's license test for your raggedy ass, dusty ass son.
You're on your hood, boy, and had better leave my girl alone.
Absolutely.
I think that you the problem. I think that you the one with the black ass, though.
Listen. Listen, the girl is back, honey. I said that the girl is back. Did you miss me, honey? Okay. Did you miss me? Let's give it up, honey, to the queen, honey, Miss Brand New 715. Can you put your hands together for the queen, honey? For the queen, okay? Can you stand up? Okay, can you stand up for the queen? Could you stand on business? Listen, okay, you done heard it from everybody else, honey, but now you is hearing it from the queen. What is going on? What is going on? All this foolishness, honey, down to the courts. Say it ain't so, say it ain't so. We got Martell, hook-headed hoe, still obsessed with his ex-wife, Melody. Arionne, girl, you look stupid, okay? You look a fool, okay? And like Melody said, I do believe you are slow, okay? I do, because, girl, anytime you with your man, and all he keep doing is checking for his ex-wife, even enough to bother her, harass her, girl, it's concerning, girl. Okay, you thought that reptile pussy that you had was gonna keep that man. But honey, he got a wandering eye, and he keep wondering what the hell Melody is doing, okay? So it's embarrassing, okay? Arionne, girl, pick your face up off the damn ground. Yes, it's in a whole bunch of pieces, baby, but put it together the best you can. You gonna need some super glue. Matter of fact, just get another face, honey, because the other one, honey, Miss Robinson can't deal with, okay? Make my damn stomach turn, okay? I mean, I'm just saying, listen. But yeah, I said, it's just so sad, Melody. here looking good, making a whole bunch of money. These two freeloaders, they just keep on bothering our girl. What is going on? She ain't even on the show no more. She done let you have a nigga. Now she done let you have a show. You still ain't on the damn show. Okay, he still don't know if you are the woman for him after you done had his seed, gal. Okay, it's time to ride a new horse. It's time to trade that one in, gal. I don't know why I'm talking all country, but somebody got to get through to your ass. And honey, today is going to be Miss Robinson up in this motherfucker. Okay? Because shit, you are not the brightest bulb. And did y'all catch Arionne calling Latifah? Now y'all know I drags Latifah, but I'm team Latifah when it come to this. She gonna call Tisha slow. Okay, when they was doing that interview, no, Tisha with the alleged side chick that Marceau was messing with, Marceau and Maurice allegedly, she gonna call Latifah slow. Yeah, she's slow, and yeah, Tisha ain't all that smart. Now listen, if Marceau was to die today, guess what? Latifah gonna have coins. Okay, she gonna have some money in her pocket. Now, what's gonna happen to you if something happened to this nigga? Nothing. You ain't gonna get nothing. You're not even the wife. Yeah, you got his seed. Okay. But Melody and the kids, I think most of the money will probably go to them. Like, you ain't put in on this. Man, you ain't even passed damn builder's license test for that man. What are you gonna get if something happened to Martell while you over there calling Tisha slow? Okay? You over there calling Tisha, and y'all know I don't see it for Latifah. But Latifah even have enough sense, honey, to look, get to the bag, get to the coin, honey. If something was to happen with Marceau, she would get some money. Okay? She is the wife. She has the children. She go get something. And yes, he over there, he done used her credit up and birthed it up. But hey, that's their business. Listen, I got a point to make, okay? And I done made it. Okay, so let's get to the bullet points of this here situation versus our girl, Melody Cherie Rogers. Honey, I love saying Rogers like that. And Martell hook-headed ass Holtz. Okay, AKA the nigga that still ain't passed the builder's license test. AKA the same nigga that got the baby with the Ooga Booga. Okay, and Arionne, why was you speaking while you was in the car? I need you to, have several seats and have several glasses of shut the fuck up and get back to work. Okay? Girl, if you're not on your knees, please shut up. Okay? Okay? Sure. So let's get to these damn bullet points. Okay, so we got Martell Holt's domestic violence DV charge was reduced to harassing communications, a misdemeanor which Melody agreed to for the sake of their children. However, immediately after court, Melody claims Martell and Arionne Curry antagonized her outside the courthouse. Melody states that Martell and Arionne drove around, rolled down their window, and Martell said, "It's over with now," which Melody interpreted as a threat. And she actually, made things easy for you. Okay? She compromised. She made things easy for you, but this is how these evil people are. I know because of my child's father. That's why I ignore everybody that be telling me, "Well, girl, you need to forgive him. You need to let that go." Hell no, I won't let it go. Shit. Okay, you got one motherfucking time to play in my motherfucking face, and I don't care who you are. Okay? Melody is a much better woman than me, because I would have saw that shit through with his ass. But I think the thing people also need to remember is sometimes you just don't want to keep going back and forth to fucking court where they act fucking stupid about stuff. They know the motherfucker is off the chain. You know what I'm saying? They know who the fuck the problem is, and they refuse to do anything. And then after a while, it becomes very time consuming, having to go back and forth to court. And it's not so much you're doing certain things and making certain decisions because you don't care about the situation. You just realize the motherfuckers at the courthouse, they don't care. That's what you really, to me, that's the type of time that Melody is on. She's like, God damn, y'all not gonna lock the motherfucker up. Why do I gotta keep coming back down here? You know what I'm saying? So, you end up like settling in a way and agreeing to maybe a lesser charge, or, you're just playing your part. You're doing the best that you can do. Because anybody that knows when you got to go to court, back and forth to fucking court, it messes with your mental health. You have businesses to run, 4 children to raise, and Martell is not thinking about those children, or he wouldn't continue to keep like disrespecting their mother the way in which he does, right? Now back to the bullet points. So Martell says it's over with now. Melody interpreted this as a threat. She immediately notified the city attorney, filed a police report, and met with a magistrate, presenting a 24-second video clip of the exchange. Despite the evidence, the magistrate did not issue a warrant. See, once again, they keep letting his ass off the hook. Okay? And this is why I believe there are so many bad people on the planet, because it's like they're always getting away, with everything. Motherfuckers is always helping them commit crimes and be disrespectful. It's crazy. So the magistrate stated that they didn't hear a threat. So what the fuck all of this is, he needs to leave her alone, not be talking to her, period. Melody emphasizes the importance of building a paper trail to document the harassment and expresses frustration, highlighting how unprotected many women feel in similar situations. Melody says she's grateful to have her security, but I like that in Melody's live, she mentioned that a lot of women, they simply can't afford security and they have to deal with clowns like Martell, right? She also points out the perceived lack of protection for Black women in the system, and how there needs to be more Black women involved in the judicial system. That way we can, rule out all this bullshit and stop letting these niggas get away with the most. Okay, it's crazy. So shout out to Melody, girl. You hang in there, boo-boo. Okay, we got your back, Mel, but it's insane. It is insane. And it's disgusting at this point that you cheated on this woman, lied to her, had a baby, with the Ooga Booga. Now you bringing the Ooga Booga around to harass Melody right along with you. Like I told y'all, they love coming together to try to destroy Melody. You gotta look at that, right? I told y'all that's what they do. So let's see what the people think about all of this. It's a mess. One person says Martell is obsessed with Mel and he doesn't care if his bird witnesses his obsession. Another person says, what type of woman you have to be to lower your standards to help your boyfriend harass his ex-wife. So you can't make this stuff up. No shame or self-respect. Another person says, I cannot believe he is still bothering her. He really cannot move on, and it's pretty pathetic. Yeah, he's with another woman or whatever that is. Okay, wouldn't have been my pick, shit, because she ain't friendly in the face at all. Okay, shit, goddamn, I can't look at a picture of her without squinting. I mean, I'm just saying, listen, okay, got a face that only a mother could love, and even she turned her damn head. Okay, listen. Another person says Martell won't stop. That boy won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, honey. He on that Diddy. Won't stop because he hasn't been locked up. He's going to continue to harass Mel instead of moving on with that 10 years of side chick. Yeah. 10 long years. 10 long years. Another person says Martell is acting like the bitter, immature, narcissistic boy that he really is. He is mad that Melody finally leveled up and moved on. Another person says, imagine being with your mistress and still harassing your ex-wife. I thought the mistress was giving you what you needed. Exactly. But Martell admitted in season 1 he was never really gonna commit to Arionne. Because didn't Melody say to him, well, if she's so great, then why you ain't with her then? And he got all quiet and then started stuttering and shit. Okay. So, yeah, he admitted, his use of her in season 1. He was calling her a peasant. He using her. Okay, what nigga do you know is going to come out and tell you that he just using a woman? They don't do that. They just go right on with their damn behavior. Okay? So, yeah, you know them by their fruit, honey, by what they show you. Another person says Melody should never have agreed to lesser charges. Another person says it was probably that or the risk of getting the charges dropped. Another person says, I understand that. I personally would have taken a risk. Another person says she considered her children and how his punishment would affect them, but he's a truly ungrateful dunce. And his sidekick, Coleslaw, there are no words for her. Another person says, I understand that aspect too. However, sometimes playing nice gets you nowhere, i.e. why he felt it was okay to even say anything outside that very courthouse she gave him grace in. Another person says, and Miss Coleslaw should be ashamed to even be next to him while he's harassing his ex-wife yet again. Another person, facts. She keeps being nice to that low-down con artist. Another person says, let me be clear, I am Team Melody, and here comes the but. But what type of punishment was she looking for when she rigorously pursued the charges? I thought she was all in. So to back down and say it's for the kids, so his behavior outside the courthouse is what she'll continue to get from him. So it does little to complain after you told the court you agree. And by the way, when you tell the court that, the court takes it as serious as you. Mel, you got to stand your ground and mean it. Like I told y'all, you get sick of stuff like this. Like, keep coming back and forth to court and they don't do shit. They don't do shit. They wasting your time. They wasting your money. Okay? She has an attorney handling, this situation with him. It drains you of your mental. You want to get space from it. I'm speaking from experience. Okay? So, I don't think that she was just trying to, cave in, be the nice guy, and let him off. I think it was more of, child, let me try to, get away from this shit. Let's just agree to this. Because that's what you do, unfortunately, sometimes when you go to court. You begin to see they ain't gonna do shit about stuff. I know from personal experience, I was like, yep, I already know how I'm gonna play it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta do what I gotta do for me. I'm not gonna keep coming back up in here, replaying all the shit that has happened, and for motherfuckers to look at me with they damn eyes closed or open like, and what? Well, that wasn't bad enough what you said. And motherfuckers start gaslighting you. They start antagonizing you. Then you begin to look like you the problem. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a lot of, it is a lot of, layers, to a situation like this. It is not as cut and dry as everybody is making it out to be. It is not. Okay, so let's shake a bone and get the hell on. Next, honey, our story that we have my girl Maya. Do y'all know how much of a fan, honey, Miss Robinson has been of Miss Maya, honey? Okay, I love me some Maya. Okay, I love me some Maya. She is aging gracefully, you guys. Maya is so beautiful, honey. She was down to the Melissa Ford podcast, and Maya gets real on why marriage and kids were never her focus. She says, my life is full of love. Okay? And I really love that Maya is on a path of self-discovery. She says she's still open to get married and have children, even though she does not have them yet, you know. And I'm so happy that Maya did not let society manipulate her into thinking that she was, you know, less of a woman for not being a mother and not being a wife. Maya said, honey, she has experienced some things, honey. She saw her mother go through a lot with her father. I guess the father allegedly was fine as hell and out here cheating and creeping, honey. And Maya said, that ain't gonna be me, honey. Okay, but I really love how much of an individual she is. I really love her authenticity, because we kind of live in a world now where everybody wants to, you know, copy what everybody is doing. Everybody wants the same things. Everybody wants to look the same. And Maya is like, no, I walk my own path. I do my own thing. So I just really love, respect, and admire her for that. And she's a hard worker. She also talked about how she has to bet on herself and she budgets her money. I know that's right, honey, because Miss Robinson frugal too, honey. Listen, okay, so I just love me some Maya, honey. She's so real and down to earth, honey. Okay, so next, honey, let's shake a bone and get the hell on. We got Candy Burrus was down to the Keke Palmer, and Candy Burrus says she will never speak to Fedra again. They could be in the same room, but she ain't got no energy for Fedra. And before I would have rolled my eyes and sucked my teeth, but now, Candy, I kind of get it, because Fedra full of shit. I think she's overly hyped up. I don't feel like she brings as much value to Real Housewives of Atlanta as she did in the past. There are some characteristics that I like about Fedra. She is fun and funny sometimes, but I just feel like her and Portia, they share the same brain, the same superficial, we only can give so much brain, honey. Okay? And I'm not checking for either one of them heifers, but I get it, Candy. I get it. What y'all think of that? Next, honey, we got Mark Farrell, who is Kelly Farrell's, is it Farrell or Farrell? Anyways, honey, Mark is trying to sue Bravo, child. He accuses ex-wife Kelly of lying in court, stealing his business, taking his home, children, withheld. Oh, he's saying she withheld the children. Don't these niggas be lying? You could come get your damn children, nigga, anytime you want. You don't want to get the damn kids, okay? Attacking his dignity. Nigga, do you even have any? And claimed the injustice by the court system allowed it. Nana's Chicken and Waffles was my business, started with my money. Nigga, shut up. Ain't nobody lying on you. Oh, shout out to Cardi B. She was not liable in her civil assault trial, you know, that she had to show up to court for. Cardi, girl, you better stop throwing shit at these people, though. They caught your ass again, honey, trying to throw a damn pen at somebody because you didn't like what the hell they said. Okay, y'all saw how that bodyguard got all up. Jump real quick, like, hold up, Cardi. See, this the shit that, you know, this the shit that you known for, girl. You need to stop doing all this. Listen. I said, look at Cardi. Cardi just be getting mad as hell. Okay, mad as hell. Oh, and Leandria Johnson, she was down to the Candy Burrus speak on it. I disagree with this situation. I feel like Candy, was being nice, trying to help her, get her life together and, stop all that drinking and embarrassing herself out in public. I don't think the lady really wants help. I don't think you can really help those type of people. Leandria, honey, let me get her name right. She's a gospel singer. I think she liked to drink, and I just feel like she's not going to change her ways for anybody. But we know that, Candy loves helping people, honey, that can't be helped, okay? She's long-suffering with people, okay? Hell, Candy came on a damn show like that, trying to help out that crazy ass, Kim Zolciak. Couldn't sing a lick. Candy out here writing songs and shit for her, and Kim wouldn't even give her damn money. Nene tried to warn her, egg on your face, Candy, for not listening to Nene. But I think that Leandria, hear me out, is a bit of a lost cause. I just feel like she's not serious about getting her life together. I'm sure, you guys, she has the resources to get her shit together. Okay, I'm sure other people, Candy, have tried to help this lady, but if she ain't did it now, why, she can't want it. You can't want it more than her, is what I'm going to say. But Candy was very heartfelt and was very patient with her and was crying. And, she said she don't like the stuff that, Leandria in her career has, she doesn't like what she has to go through, right? But it's of Leandria's own doing. She's creating her own consequences, due to all that drinking, all that belligerent behavior. She's doing it. So it's just crazy. Last but not least, honey, is this story with Kelly Price addressing black women. She says they are the most nasty and most disrespectful people ever. Okay, Kelly Price said, honey, she is sick of you niggas. Okay, y'all need to get it together. Y'all be calling her fat and nasty and talking about she looked like a big ass piece of slob, and she was like, why y'all broke asses out here, living check to check, deep in debt, while y'all out here, you about to lose your damn jobs. I'm out here booking all these venues, my money is up, honey, and I'm still gonna be doing better than you. I mean, when I tell you Kelly Price dragged, and then, honey, the people dragged her. Honey, look, the people still have not forgiven Kelly Price for that shit that she put down to the R&B divas trying to fight Miss Shantae Moore. You don't try to fight Shantae? Okay, Shantae sweet as could be. She not perfect, all of them showed their ass on the show, but like, why you trying to fight Shantae, you damn bully? And the public, honey, they ain't never forget it. Just like they ain't never forgave Golden Brooks. Y'all know who played Maya, down to the girlfriends. They never forgave Countess Vaughn, Lisa Wu. Who is the other girl? Paula J. Parker. She was a hot ass mess. Okay. But she got a good ass voice, honey. I love her on the Proud Family. Shout out to my girl Kyla Pratt, honey, who was born September 16th, a day before my daughter, honey. We are big Kyla Pratt fans up over here. So shout out to her. And happy birthday, baby, to Miss Beyonce, honey. September 4th. Okay. Team Virgo. We up in the Virgo season. Listen. But let's get back, honey, to Miss Kelly Price, honey. And let's see what the people think about this story of her dragging you niggas, honey. Kelly said y'all ain't shit but hoes and tricks. I mean, I'm just playing. So one person says some people need less internet and more therapy. Another person says, at this rate, Kelly and Brian McKnight can do empty concerts together. Not the empty concerts, honey. Another person says she's talking like she herself isn't a black woman. Somehow, ironically, she's proving her own point. Another person says Kelly is the black woman that she's talking about. She isn't likable at all. Another person says Kelly calling anyone nasty is crazy work. That woman hasn't been in a good mood in 20 years. Not in the 20 years, honey. That is so funny. She disappears and comes back to the internet every 6 months with some bullshit. Okay. Another person says she's mad. No one forgot how she acted a fool on R&B Divas. I told y'all the peoples ain't forgot, honey. Okay? The peoples ain't forgot. Another person says Kelly went black MAGA on us with the DEI hire stuff, showing her real colors, which was already pretty vile. Ooh. Another person, it really sounds like self-hate, and I rebuke her negative energy. Black women, you are amazing, intelligent, and beautiful. I thank God for y'all. Another person says, is she talking about the same black women to help her when she went missing? Another person says, I want Kelly, Tamar, Latasha, and Monique to go have several seats. Another person says, but she said she hasn't lost her job, but black women and black gays are the ones that support her career. What are we going to do about this, people? And another person says this is the same woman who tried to fight Shantae Moore on R&B Divas because she was jealous of her. This is the same woman who prayed for Diddy and not Cassie. Yeah, that was disgusting. That was nasty work, Kelly. Now, you know you ain't have to do that. She is always angry. I hope she can heal and find happiness. Child, they is dragging the Kelly Price, honey. Child, shame, shame, shame.